Please welcome the legendary Morgan Freeman. Okay. So, hello. Thank you all for that. That was nice. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. So we want to talk right away about what we just saw, the Grey House. It's inspired by true events, a tribute to the hidden figures of the Civil War, which I love when these stories come to light. It focuses on 4 women of Virginia socialite and her mother, a formerly enslaved ally, and an infamous prostitute who risked their lives to help win the war. This is for Southern women. For Southern women. Important. Yes, Southern women. So what are you able to tell us about it, and how did you first learn about it? Gee whiz, it was so far back I can hardly remember. About 15 years ago. Yeah, I think Leslie brought that to us. Leslie Grafe, maybe 5 or so years ago, that Kevin Costner got involved. I've heard of him. Kevin, yeah. And then we went together to the big wigs and said, look at what we got. Yeah, wow. It's great to have American history brought to life like that. Yes, the British do it so easily and we don't do it enough here. Yeah. Well, this is wonderful. It's really wonderful and it's so important. It has a great cast including Mary Louise Parker. The great Ben Vereen is in it. I remember him as Chicken George as a kid watching Roots, great dancer. And you say right now is the perfect time for it even though it took you 15 years to get here. Why is that? Every project has its own time. That's right. So it's amazing that now 250-year anniversary of our country. There it is. Yeah, perfect. You just see hidden figures. Yes, yeah, this is just sort of on the same menu, right? I was looking at these pictures yesterday. We have friends in common and you went to my little town of Chinandega, Nicaragua to their horse farm, the Cohens. Yes, and they are so they send their greetings. Okay. But I want to ask you a question because you just mentioned that it's the 250th birthday of America this year. But the Trump administration right now is trying to whitewash history. They just recently talking about Make American white again. Yeah, make America right. Yeah, right, yeah. From a guy who likes to put on a lot of orange makeup, but yes. It seems to me, though, that stories like this need to be told when you have the eraser of history. Absolutely. Is that what you want people to take away from this film? There's a nail and I want to hit it right on the head. This country, ours, we don't know our history. Because so much of it buried. Yeah, we don't talk about anything but what the men do, don't. But we have women heroes dating all the way back. The crime is that you were hidden. You're your history-talking ladies. Yeah, no more talked about than mine. A time has come for us to break that barrier. I'm trying. You have been in so many great iconic films over the years. Driving Miss Daisy, Lean on Me, $1 Million Baby. But the one and this is an all-timer for me too. But the one you say you're most approached for is Shawshank Redemption. It truly is considered one of the greatest films of all time, but actually didn't do well at the box office initially. And you have a theory. Why? Why not? No, it's not a theory. It's a fact. Okay, what is it? Word of mouth. I don't care how you market a film. If you don't get word of mouth started, you're not going to really go anyplace. Now, I said to marketing back in the day, you made a mistake. The real title of that book, I see this one, is Rita Hayworth. Oh yeah, and the Shawshank Redemption, they should have kept it like that. Yeah, so why you take Rita Hayworth off? Everybody can say, everybody knows. Yeah. And nobody can say Shawshank Redemption, right? Why do you think it resonates with people 30 years later? Yeah, I really cannot answer that for you. I don't know why. Well, it's about redemption, it's about justice. It's about friendship. It's about so many great things. It's about ending up in Cihuatano, Mexico. Who wouldn't want to be doing that? Ultimately being free. This is true. You're one of a handful of people to me that is so known for your voice. Your iconic voice and narrating documentaries like The March of the Penguins, and up next you're narrating Steven Spielberg's docu-series The Dinosaurs. So what draws you to these types of projects? They always draw me in because right when I hear your voice I'm like, whatever you have to say, I'll listen. Yes. Well, what drew me into Dinosaurs was the money. Spielberg. Yeah, Spielberg. Morgan. Yep. The internet is obsessed right now. I don't know if you've heard about Punch the Baby Monkey in a Japanese. I just watched that. Yeah. He's his only friend is a stuffed orangutan, and I kind of feel like it might cheer him up if he were to hear a Morgan Freeman narration. I knew that was the best. Would you give it a try? Yeah, would you give it a try? Of course I will. Let me give you some words. All right. Punch found companionship in an orangutan plush toy from IKEA. And now the once lonely Mac has found himself a best friend, or should I say a new prime mate. And while this monkey shines, Lord have mercy. His family should remember his name is Punch. So don't think you won't go King Kong on your ass. Legendary. Nobody does this better, honey.